to start a Google site from scratch, you're going to go to your Drive and you're going to go to New, More, Sites. Or you could have come up to the 3x3 and gone to Sites, but I like New, More because that's just how I like to do this. So first things first, give it a title. So a title is usually your name, or if it was for a specific class, your class. So I'm going to start with just my name here. Whatever I type up here is going to be at the top of every one of my pages. So whatever's on here goes at the top of every one of my pages. So Miss Lee is awesome, just for fun. Whatever's up here, that's the way it's going to be saved in my Google Drive. So maybe Miss Lee is awesome site, but I think we'll be okay with that. All right, so here's the tricky part. We need to publish it. So you haven't done anything. I'm going to publish it now. That way I don't have to worry about doing it later. So I'm going to hit publish. Miss Lee is awesome. I can name it something else. Whatever. It says anyone at LUHSD can manage. Let's change that. No, because we don't want just people at LUHSD to be able to view it. So right down here at the bottom where it says links, I'm going to hit change. And it says publish site. Only people on LUHSD can view my published site. I want parents to be able to see this. So right here where it says publish site, I'm going to click and change that to public. And done. And publish. So way back when, like Microsoft Word and Excel, you have to hit the save button. In this Google site, it does not it'll save, but nobody sees the changes you make until you hit publish. Let me show you what I mean. So first things first, we can insert text boxes, pictures, things from Drive. We can add additional pages. I can add another page called Class 1. Obviously, you would name it something else. We can also change the theme. Now, the theme is basically going to change this background color and the colors that it's going to be used in our site. So I'm going to hit themes. I can change it to purple. I can change it to green. There's a few other options. There's 6 total choices. I can go with this one that has a little line under the lines. Whatever you think looks best. I prefer the simple myself, so I'm going to stick with simple. If I really needed to change the color, I could change the color and pick a specific hex color. But again, that's a little fancier than we need today. And the other choice is font style. That's just it. 3. There's no Comic Sans or anything. There's just 3 font styles and that's it. So again, this is nice and simple. So let's go back and hit insert. And I want to add a text box. Now I'm going to be honest, I don't always come up here and go to insert text box. 99% of the time, I usually come here and double click, hit the T for text. To me, that's just faster. This is the information for my computer class. Sure. Now let's talk about this. We do have a text editor, so it caught the fact that I had a spelling error. But notice this. There's not a lot you can change with the font. You can make it normal text. I can go with big title, header, subheading, and small. I recommend subheading or larger. If you go with the small, sometimes it gets a little hard to see on a phone. All right, so let me go back to that first page we were working on. So I'm just going to click home. And on this page, I could go over here to hit text box, or I can double click text. And Miss Lee is awesome. So let me show you a few other things. So one more time, I can change this. I like, again, subheading just to be a little bigger. In Google Sites, everything is built in sections. So this is a section of text. I can format the background so it's kind of got some more color. I can format and perhaps add a picture. So I can select a picture, or I could upload something I already had. I can go with the ones they have here as default. I can even search the web. I'm going to search for a tiger because honestly, even before I started working here, my favorite animal was a tiger. So I'm going to grab a tiger. Please don't scare people with something like that. These are copyright friendly tigers, so I'm just going to hit select. So notice it's adjusting for readability. It's changing the text and the font so you can see the text easily over the picture. Here we go. Now I'm going to hit publish again because I've made changes, and what it does now is this is what's currently published and visible to people. This is the draft of things you've changed. I'm going to hit publish, and now everything I've done so far is saved and visible online. So let me show you again what I was talking about. Google Sites is built in sections. So let's say I wanted another section. I'm going to double click, and maybe I want a section of a list of things like period 1, period 2, period 3, so on and so forth. When I'm done, I can again highlight this text. Again, I would suggest going with a subheading. Again, makes things bigger. And this time, maybe I'm going to make this section background green. Again, I don't know why I would do it like this, but I'm just having fun. I'm going to add some more text, something like contact me. But this time, instead of just typing contact me, I'm actually going to delete this section because I messed up. I'm going to add another section here, and this time I'm going to use one of these cool layouts. I like this one right here. I'm going to click it, and I can click to add text. So I'm going to say contact me. All right, how do I want them to contact me? They can email me, or a phone call. I almost started putting my house phone number on here. So what's this here? Oh, look, that's a picture. I can click on it. Again, I'm going to select another picture. I can grab something that I've got saved somewhere, or I can go searching online for one. What did I hit? Not sure why it froze all of a sudden. Sorry about that. So when I click on this, I have to tell it what I want to put in here. So I want this little placeholder to be a picture. Sometimes this pops up, sometimes it doesn't. I just wanted you to see it. So it's a picture. All right, so it has a little icon for a picture. And I want to select an image. And it should have worked. So I tried 3 times, it doesn't work for me, but it worked when I get out of this recording. So anyways, if you make a section, you decide you don't want it, you can always press the delete section. So I'm going to delete that section, and I'm just going to change my mind and go with text. So contact me, and I won't make you watch me type. If for some reason you have some text that you want to be a hyperlink and it doesn't automatically turn to a hyperlink, you can always select the text and click this icon right here. It's called insert link. And again, I wasn't going to make you watch me retype it all. All right, so I can also make this lovely little text box shorter, and I can add a picture manually. So I can select a picture. And once I've selected the picture, sometimes it doesn't go quite where I want it to, so I can grab it and drag it and move it around. These lovely little lines just kind of help keep things sorted and, organized and straightened. I can make it bigger. It wants to crop the picture. I can tell it to stop cropping so it looks more like the size I want it to look. But again, I can grab it and drag it and move it around. I've made changes, so I'm going to hit that lovely publish button. Again, that's what's currently on the web for people to see. This is what I want to change it to, so I'm going to hit publish. So here's the most important part. What do we do? How do we let people see our link? I'm going to hit this lovely little down arrow, view the published site, and that's the URL right there you would give to people so they could see your site. So I would just Control-C to copy and then paste it or give it to people, put it in my web address, put it at the bottom of my emails, give it to Rochelle so she can put it on the web page for me. But again, how did I get there? I hit this down arrow, view published site, and then Control-C copy. And if I need to come back and edit again, I can click this lovely little pencil and hit the edit button. One more thing though before you go, if you want to see what your website's going to look like on a cell phone, I hit the preview button and I click cell phone. Oh, that's what it looks like. Or if I want to see what it looks like on a tablet, that's what it looks like. If I want to see what it looks like on a desktop, I can close that little exit preview. Again, where was that at? Right there, the preview button.